Tupac's homies called him White Boy John. I asked him if that was a problem.
We acknowledged it, but it wasn't really an issue or anything. It was just kind of what was.
Because you were like his best friend.
We got along really. Best friend's a funny term, you know. I mean, people have a lot of best friends, so if you look at it that way, I'd say I was one of his best friends. Yeah.
But it was a very strong friendship.
Oh yeah. Was that?
You hung out together all the time.
Drove around a lot. My brother's VW Bug. We would drive around town, not really doing much, just driving here and there, going to parties if it happened to be, something going on.
Wasn't there a sense that he had to sort of prove his, gangster side, and that he was regarded as being much too
effeminate? He wasn't like a real street person.
So it seemed, yeah. So it was that he would say, that they would bug him about not, about going to the School for the Arts and, calling him all kinds of names and asking for, like, tutus or whatever,
Tutu?
Yeah. And,
what does tutus mean?
Like a tutu, like a ballerina wears a tutu.
I remember saying to him, that I understand that you have to live this lifestyle in order to sell your music, that you can't be a sellout, that if somebody perceives you as a sellout, they're not going to buy your raps anymore because you've got to live what you're singing about. I said, but doesn't that strike you as odd? I mean, nobody expects when they meet Arnold Schwarzenegger for him to pick them up and throw them through a plate glass window. There's a separation that it can exist between an actor's persona on screen and their real life.
What did he say?
Well, I think he was primarily trying to laugh this off. What I remember his response was mainly he was just chuckling and just laughing, which got my back up a little bit. And when as it came time for them to leave, I grabbed a hold of him. I reached out and I grabbed him by the coat, and the guys got up. They just got up because I had grabbed him. And he laughed and he held his hand up and he kind of waved them back. He said, no, he's just kidding around. He's just kidding around. And they sat back down. And I didn't stop. I just held him right against, that coat rack wasn't there. I held him against that door and I said to him, you're worth more to these people dead than alive because you won't be a sellout if you get killed.